Your body just did something you didn't ask it to do. Tiny bumps rose across your skin and every hair on your arm stood straight up. You call it goosebumps, but it's actually a reflex left over from an animal you stopped being millions of years ago. Here's what's happening under your skin. At the base of every hair follicle, there's a tiny muscle called the erector pili. When you're cold or scared or even just deeply moved by something, your nervous system fires a signal to that muscle. It contracts. And that contraction physically pulls the hair upright, which pushes up the skin around it, creating that small raised bump you can actually feel with your fingertip. This reflex isn't new, it's ancient. Mammals use it for two very different reasons, and your body still tries to do both, even though neither one works anymore. The first reason is warmth. When fur stands up, it traps a thicker layer of air close to the skin, which acts as insulation, the same way a puffy jacket works. That's why animals puff up in the cold. Your ancestors had enough body hair for this to actually work. You don't. You still get the reflex. You just don't get the benefit. The second reason is defense. When a cat is frightened, its fur stands on end to make it look bigger and more threatening to a predator. Porcupines do something similar with their quills, and so do some birds with their feathers. Humans used to have enough hair for this trick too. So the next time you get chills watching a scary movie, that's your body attempting to make you look larger to a threat that was never actually there in the first place. And it's not just fear and cold that trigger it. Music can do it. A powerful moment in a movie can do it. Even a memory can do it. Scientists think this happens because those same nerve pathways are wired into your brain's emotional centers, not just your temperature and threat systems. Which means goosebumps aren't only a survival reflex anymore. Somewhere along the way, they became an emotional one too. There's a name for the version triggered by chills of awe or beauty. Researchers call it Frisson, from the French word for shiver. Studies have found that around 2/3 of people experience it, and it tends to hit hardest during unexpected musical shifts, a key change, a swelling chorus, a moment that catches you completely off guard. Some animals still get real functional value from this reflex. A frightened cat actually does look bigger to a predator. A cold Arctic fox actually does stay warmer in its fur. You get neither of those benefits. You just get the bumps, the raised hair, and no real explanation your body ever bothered to give you. So the next time a song gives you chills, or a horror movie makes the hair on your arms stand up, remember what's actually happening underneath. Your nervous system is running a program built for fur you don't have anymore, triggered by threats and temperatures that no longer apply to you. You're not imagining it. You're just running very old code.